Wheathampstead in the Lea Valley grew up in Anglo-Saxon times within the triangle formed by 3 former Roman roads. A great estate of more than 12,000 acres, it was granted by Edward the Confessor to Westminster Abbey in 1060. Long before this, the Wheathampstead area had been significant because the Catuvellauni, a Belgic tribe invading from what is modern Belgium and northern France in the 1st century BC, made their capital here. It was a ramparted and ditched enclosure that overlooked the Lea Valley. To the east of present-day Wheathampstead and enclosing over 100 acres, the western and eastern defences of the Catuvellauni structure survive. The eastern one is known as the Slad and the western one as the Devil's Dyke. This is probably the oppidum or town held by Catuvellaunus, king of the Catuvellauni, which was besieged and captured in 54 BC by Julius Caesar. The route follows the bottom of the Devil's Dyke ditch. It is 1,400 foot long, 100 feet across from edge to edge, and in places still over 40 feet deep. The Slad, 600 yards to the east, survives at an equally impressive scale. Good afternoon everyone, and I hope you are keeping well. I'm joined by the very lovely Candice. She's up ahead, and we are back in Hertfordshire again. We're enjoying doing the Hertfordshire walks at the moment, so we figured let's carry on doing them, do as many as we can. This one is a 5-mile circular route in and around the village of Wheathampstead near St Albans. Straight away thought this is going to be a good walk, lots to see and do. So that guidebook is the AA 50 Walks in Hertfordshire. You can pick it up from most places. The mud is very, very thick out today, but a good thing is we've got our wellies on. I have mine, and I bought Candice a new pair the other day. She's not worn wellies for ages and she absolutely loves them. She's really enjoying them. And it just means we can walk through thick mud and flooded areas with ease now. Apparently I look rather fetching in my black wellies, according to Candice. She's becoming a bit obsessed with them. I think it's a secret fetish of hers. I personally think I look like a Nazi stormtrooper, like from the SS. That's not a sexy look, is it really? Let's be honest. Your name should also go on the list. The sex list. Anyway, Candice is up ahead. There she is, look. There she is. Give us a wave. There she is. And she's that small in real life up close as well. But her wellies are a size 3. I bought her, and they're still a bit too big for her, bless her. But they're doing the job. She's enjoying them. This is the Devil's Dyke, and it is what is left of what I believe to be an Iron Age ditch that protected one of the first settlements in Iron Age Britain. And it was here that I believe he was called Catuvellauni was defeated by the Romans, Julius Caesar, when he turned up. But Catuvellauni was kind of he was the king of all the Britons at the time. Julius turned up and kicked his arse. He might have been betrayed by one of the tribes he defeated. And yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a really good walk so far. We've been walking along the River Lea, and now we're walking along the Devil's Dyke. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to try and find somewhere to wild camp on here, when we can wild camp, of course. Candice like, no, because this is part of the Hertfordshire Way, and I have the guidebook for the Hertfordshire Way, and I do plan on doing that at some point in the near future. I think I've mentioned it before. No rain, but there has been a lot of rain and a lot of flooding in Hertfordshire as well. They've really suffered. Even had some snow here the other day. Not that it's settled. It's a bit late than planned because we stopped at a bakery before we came here, so running a bit late. We're going to crack on with a walk. Looking forward to this one. Enough talking. Let's get walking. Candice loves her new wellies. Look, she's so excited by them. 10 quid off eBay for a pair of new Dunlop wellies, ladies size 3. And honestly, she's so happy. She's so easy pleased, bless her. That's what I love. One of the things I love about Candice. One of the many things about the very lovely Candice. Huh?
There's a bigger puddle there.
Good, she's going to go and jump in that. But honestly, look for someone that appreciates the simple things in life. It's the little things in life.
And a good cat.
And a good calf, okay. Yeah. And if you Candice, find someone that's got apparently a good pair of legs when they wear SS Nazi Stormtrooper wellies. So there you go.
Sugar ball.
Alright, we'll edit that out. No Man's Land is a large common south of Wheathampstead. It is reputedly so called because the bitter medieval rivalry between the abbots of Westminster, who controlled Wheathampstead, and the abbots of St Albans, who controlled Sandridge Manor to the south, the parish boundary bisects the common. The Wicked Lady pub commemorates Catherine Ferrers, a 17th century aristocratic highway woman from Mark Yates' cell, who also terrorised travellers hereabouts. More about her in a future walk. We've stopped for a little late lunch at the cricket ground at No Man's Land Common. For lunch, in no particular order, okay, we have got this. We're going to see if they've survived it. Oh, of course, no, most importantly of all, we have got Candice's lovely squashed baps. They're always squashed. I sometimes think she just squashes them even if they're not squashed, just to keep the tradition going. So she's done wholemeal baps with ham in for me. I've got 2 of them, but I'm just having 1 for now because it's a quick lunch stop. Then all these have not fared too well. They never do. We've got homemade cakes in there that my mum's made. They're salted caramel cupcakes. And she's like, oh. Will you be eating all of those?
Apologies about my hair. Got my hair up. I couldn't be bothered.
It's alright.
You know, I'm a bit tired.
You're here, that's the main thing. I've got some Tesco's cream of tomato soup again to dunk the rolls in.
I'm having that later in the car.
You're having it later in the car, okay. There's a bag of crisps and a protein bar in here somewhere. Of course, I've recently got given a box of ciders for my birthday by Gary the Groomer, who's a subscriber in case you're new to the channel. And he sent me so many things before in the past that we joked and said that he's grooming me. And that he's also got so much money that he must be a porn star.
That's what your mum said.
My mum said, is he a porn star? And then his girlfriend said, yeah, if the videos were 4 minutes long. So this is one of the ciders he sent me for my birthday, so cheers mate. And this was the one that everyone, well, 3 people seem to all want me to review first. And it is Hunt's Pixie Juice. It's a Devon cider, 3.8%, so it's a little bit weaker than normal, which means it could taste quite fruity and sweet. The moorland farmers always liked for a drop of Mr. Hunt's cider to be sent up each summer. Are you going to laugh throughout all of these? I'm just going to carry on. Mixing in the black currant crop, they'd warn against too much afore setting out anywhere. Too much, and they'll be befuddled as though he's been at the Pixie Juice. Oh yeah, chill it, sip it, love it. No, it doesn't say that, like the other one did. Anyway, so it's handcrafted in Devon. Let's crack it open.
I am going to have a bit of it.
You're going to have a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Candice is really meant to be giving up alcohol for the year. I don't know why, because she hardly drinks alcohol, but she said she wanted to. Looks like he's carrying a rope. Where have they been? Anyway. Oh, that smells funky. So cheers, Gary, and cheers to, I think, the 3 people that recommended I have Pixie Juice first. Ooh.
Is it disgusting?
No, it tastes stronger than a 3.8.
Is it?
Yeah, very blackcurrant. I'm going to have one more and then let Oliver Reed have a go.
Keep going.
Yeah, he's in rehab at the moment. God bless you, I love you. Go on. Get your laughing gear around that.
Why are you laughing?
It's the way he's just like holds it and goes,
It's not bad.
yeah. Do you want another sip?
Yeah.
Go on, have another. Go on.
You get Cornish pixies.
Do you? Oh yeah, you said there's something about pixies you want to talk about, and they're in Devon. Pixies in Devon. You said we discussed
We discussed this, didn't we? Then?
Do you want to tell them? Go on.
I don't know.
Put you on the spot now.
No, there's Cornish pixies. So there's a fairy folk everywhere, but there's a lot of like folklore down there, and
Okay.
they steal children.
There you go. Well, that one doing that pose looks a bit like Pennywise, innit? You know the dance he does when he swings his legs.
Have you watched that?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Good film.
Yeah, apparently so. So, right, it's a side review. What do we think?
I'm going to give that a 7.5.
7.5 out of 10. Are you getting the black currant?
Yeah, you just definitely.
Very strong black currant. See, I think it's quite grapey as well. Grape. I said grape. I've tasted that before though somewhere else. We can't do a serious review with you, can we?
It's not bad.
It's once again, it's not earth-shattering. It's not like, oh, that's really different, that's really unique. definitely above average, so it's getting over a 5, but I wouldn't want to give it more than an 8.
That's why I gave it 7.5.
Yeah, I know, but I always say 7.5. I've got to stop doing that. I'm going to go 6.9 for Hunt's Pixie Juice. I like the title, I like the picture of the little pixie, I like the little bit on the back, the blackcurrant flavour's good. It's alright. I'm looking forward to trying the rest of them out though. There's some absolute crackers. Cheers everyone. Do you want a cake?
Yeah, I want a burp though.
Go on, burp, go on. Go on, go on, go on.
No, I can't.
Go on, go on, go on.
I can't.
Don't you swallow it, don't you swallow it. The icing's got stuck to them. That one. You'll never take us alive. It's saying, oh no, oh, it's
got on them?
been beheaded. Salted caramel.
Oh, is
Well,
it?
it did have until it's on the lid, but yeah. Oh, straight in there. Look,
Oh.
look, that one's better. Look, they're in better nick. I'll have the shit ones.
Oh.
I'll have the shit ones. You have the 2 good ones. There you go. And if you can't eat both, I'll happily mop up. Sod
So is
it.
that like salt then?
No, that's just right. So it's got these little gold and silver bits on.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just sugar,
Is it?
but the icing is salted caramel. My mum says. Don't know if the sponge is a flavour or anything. There's something in the sponge. I don't know. I think it looks like there's vanilla in it, but maybe not. Either way, they are bloody good. She's not done a bad cake. They're always good. Candice says I look like a Russian beggar. At the moment she's finding it hilarious. So I used to know this Dutch girl that had inflatable shoes, and one day I called her up to ask her out on a date, but unfortunately she'd popped her clogs. It's gone 5 PM. It's of course a little bit darker now. Apologies for the grainy footage. We did start out a little bit later than planned today because we was a bit hungry before the walk, so we thought let's go to that bakery, and I think it was in Southdown. We're nearly back at Wheathampstead. We're on the Lea Valley walk. I believe it's like a sort of a long distance-ish footpath. And it's time for the highlights. So Candice, what are your highlights of the walk?
The village, Wheathampstead's really pretty.
Yeah?
A very pretty bit, yeah.
Nice village, wasn't it? The river was nice.
Yeah. Obviously Devil's Dyke, but the village was really nice.
Yeah?
So yeah.
I think I would probably say the same. It's a very, very lovely village. Lots of history, lots of old stuff. The River Lea flowing through it. I love rivers. But I think my highlight for me was definitely the Devil's Dyke and the history there and stuff. It was so cool, literally, like felt like, you know, you was walking through a big part of history. We'll probably see you back in Wheathampstead for the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this walk so far. We have. The wellies have made the going so much easier. Anyways, we'll see you back in the village. We're back at the little road bridge over the River Lea in the middle of Wheathampstead village. We just washed our we tried to wash our muddy wellies in the river. It's got a bit off, but I think it's caked on mine. So the car is literally a few paces away. We're going to leave the video here. Thank you very much for joining us on this fabulous little walk. It's been really good fun. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
It's been good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheers, Candice, for joining me as always. And of course, thank you for watching and joining us on the walk. It's been really good fun. Really enjoying like the Hertfordshire walks. We're just preferring Hertfordshire over Surrey, and it's just some really nice villages. So we're going to stick with Hertfordshire for a little while, I think. And until next time, take care of yourselves, look after each other, and stay safe. And we'll see you soon. Bye.